AGM at 99 Golchert Drive, Coonar. Are there any apologies?
Yeah, there are apologies. We've got apologies from Mr. David Walker, Mrs. Angela Brown, and Mr. Philip Poole.
Thank you. The minutes from the previous AGM are as recorded via YouTube. The Secretary would move that the previous minutes be adopted as per the YouTube video record. Could I have a seconder for that?
Second to that, Mark.
Yeah. Okay. All in favour?
Aye.
Motion carried. I'll now read out my report, my annual report for the year. At the end of my first full term as President, I would especially like to thank all of the elected volunteer committee members who, by the way, do not receive honorarium for their support and dedication to the AMAS commitment of promoting aeromodelling activities throughout Australia. This is being achieved through the open fields and flying together policies in conjunction with the AMAS simplified insurance for individual and club memberships. Stop broadcast for some reason. Did you hit it?
No.
You're live.
Okay, that's fine. Logos for these can be obtained by contacting the Secretary. The AMAS will continue the push for flying side by side with other aeromodelling organisations, as we already do so with the MSAA in response to the many requests from modellers all over Australia. In order to achieve the best outcome for our members, we asked 3 separate insurance brokers to submit quotes to cover all members' flying activities for the 2015-2016 financial year. The company broker chosen was Goldsworthy Investments Proprietary Limited, a third-generation family-owned business, who managed to obtain excellent insurance coverage through long-established and well-known Australian-based companies at very competitive rates and conditions. I am pleased to report that there were no incidents or insurance claims made in the financial year 2014-2015, in spite of some malicious rumours that had been circulated with regard to supposed outstanding claim payments. This indicates that our members and clubs have been adhering to all the regulations and the AMAS safety code, and it is to be hoped that this trend continues into the future. Remember, safe flying is no accident. Membership has risen steadily since the inception of AMAS and currently stands at 1,231 registrations and 47 clubs scattered throughout all states of Australia, the Australian capital and the Northern Territory. Over the course of the last financial year, the AMAS received many phone calls and emails from disgruntled club members of other Australian Aeromodelling Association with regard to their dictatorial attitude and onerous rules. It is not the AMAS policy to comment on the internal affairs of another organisation. So to those people who contact us, I can only say, vote with your feet. With the rapid growth of FPV flying, including mini quad racing throughout Australia, new rules have recently been formulated by CASA to regulate this aspect of aeromodelling, but members should also be mindful to adhere to the ACMA regulations relating to radios and transmission equipment. The AMAS is recognised by CASA as an Australian aeromodelling organisation, and as a holder of an ARN, receives information from them on sport and recreational aviation and unmanned aerial vehicles. Details of AMAS training manuals and other relevant information are displayed on the AMAS website. This is a live document, so members are urged to check regularly to check on CASA and other information, as it is updated frequently. Wings and instructor courses have been held at various locations throughout the year and will continue as required in the coming year. Information regarding these can be obtained by contacting the Secretary. The AMAS newsletter is distributed digitally approximately every 3 months, and very special thanks must go to our Treasurer, who also doubles as the producer and for her work on these past outstanding editions. She is always looking for copy and photographs from individuals and clubs, all of which assist to promote your club and our wonderful sport hobby, so please contact her direct. It would be remiss of me, over the last few months, AMAS has distributed over 100 windsocks free of charge to AMAS members and clubs. These can be obtained by contacting the Treasurer. It would be remiss of me not to mention Sean Udall from the Shalem College, who has been invaluable in assisting with artwork productions for our advertising campaign in that really fine magazine Airborne, which always has the latest and best in information on all aspects of aero modelling in Australia. A must-buy for modellers. As has been the AMAS promise ever since its formation, the committee may look again to further reduce fees in the coming year in order to benefit, once again, you, the members. I will take this opportunity to wish all of our members safe and fun flying for the year ahead, with lots of successful landings. Now, moving on, I would ask that a seconder for my report. I'll move that report be accepted. And if I can have a seconder, please.
Gary.
For somebody call it.
Yep. Thanks.
Gary Breeze.
Thanks,
Right,
Gary.
thanks.
Okay. All in favour?
Aye.
Motion carried. Now it is time for our Secretary Michael to read his report, so I shall just step aside out of the road for the moment.
The Society had well and truly gained traction last year and is steadily increasing at an astonishing rate this year. The interest in the Society, as reviewed via the various media statistics and email inquiries, never ceases to amaze us, as it is now commonplace to receive daily inquiries asking, amongst things, what does the AMAS Incorporated do? Email correspondence alone for the July 2014, June 2015 period totaled 6,781 items. The Office of the Society Secretary is open 7 days a week, and generally I'm in a position to take calls at any time of the day. Very little hard copy administration takes place, most administration being electronic, and so leads the Society as being a virtually paperless, environmentally friendly entity. All Society data is backed up off-site. The website and associated database has been found to be an easily usable commodity, and all the committee have access to the internal features. Member information can be quite quickly retrieved when required, whilst important information can be posted and or emailed in an instant. Of note, the website member database also has a telephone SMS feature which, whilst not currently used, can be activated to text members. Members can review their details using the login tab on the website. Primary contact details, member financial details can be reviewed by that particular member. The Society has found and suggests a generic login application which can be used in either Android or iOS platforms, which allows members to access those details. The link for that application can be found via the website. At this point, I'd like to welcome all the new members. And I'll just bring these up. G'day to you all. G'day to all the new multi-rotor FPV members. G'day to Whittlesea. Good on you guys. Thank you all for supporting the Society. In conclusion, I thank the Society's consultants for their valued assistance and guidance. I also thank those members whom I speak with from day to day and make it a pleasure to serve as Secretary to the AMAS Incorporated. Lastly, I thank the committee. I thank the President, John Taylor, the Vice President, Shane Hunter, the Treasurer, Patsy Brown, the committee member, Mark Fenlon, for their valued experience, assistance and direction. It's been my privilege and continues to be the Secretariat serving the AMAS Incorporated membership. Get up and fly, and remember, safety is no accident. I'd like to move a motion that that report be accepted. Can
Could
I
I
have
have
a second?
could I have a seconder for that, please?
Got a- Mark? Thank you.
All in favour?
Aye.
Carried. We'll now move on to our treasurer, Patsy Brown, with her financial report.
Okay, the auditor's report has been handed out this evening for inspection by the members present, and it is available on request to financial members by the secretary. A thank you to our auditor, Angela Brown, a member of the Institute of Public Accountants. And are there any questions?
You guys got any questions for the auditor's report? No questions?
Nothing there?
Thank you, guys.
Okay. I'm going to read figures. So the 2015, summarising the income, $48,609. The expenditure for the same period, $26,707, leaving us a surplus income over expenditure of $21,902. I'd like to move a motion that the financial report be accepted as read.
We have a seconder.
Richard?
Bernard, yeah. Bernard, thank you.
Yep, Bernard Delancey, thank you.
All in favour?
Aye.
Motion carried. We'll now go on to
Back to
the,
you, John.
yep, back to me. We'll now go on in our present committee. As usually happens at AGM, stand down. I'll ask for a temporary chairman. We have one, I think, right here. The man will give us a little helping hand.
Good on you, Mark.
Thank you.
Champion.
As per the Constitution, and being that there were no other nominations received, the following persons are duly elected. For President, Mr. John Taylor, Secretary, Michael Snabatis, and Treasurer, Patsy Brown. Thanks.
Thank you very much for that.
Thank you, Mark.
And welcome again to our incoming president, our incoming people. Just a quick one. I do have a statement of policy to make, and very short and very brief. It is my intention, with the assistance of the committee and the greater membership, to continue the growth and promotion of the Australian Miniature Aero Sports Society for the benefit of all aero modellers throughout the states of Australia. I would now like to call for the appointment of an auditor for the 2015-2016 financial year. And just before we actually do that, the notice of motions as circulated and voted upon by the members have been accepted, and they are now adopted and will be forwarded onto the Office of Fair Trading. That revised information will be available in future as soon as it's been approved by the Fair Trading. So I would ask for an appointment of auditor for the next year, for the 2015-2016 year.
Okay.
And our treasurer again, Patsy.
Okay, I would like to move that Angela Brown, our current auditor, propose that she be continued as our auditor for the following financial year.
Can I have a seconder for that motion, please?
Second for that. You, Gary. Thank you.
Thanks. Okay,
All in favour?
Aye.
Carried. Okay.
thank you.
And now, just winding up on this part of our AGM. The next AGM will be held at a time and a place and venue to be advised. So therefore, being no further business, I declare the meeting closed at 7:15. Moving on. General meeting, as is usually held after the AGM, for the benefit of all of our members. I declare the meeting open at 7:16, I think I make it. And we have an appointment of a vice president. Sorry, are there any apologies?
Yeah, we got apologies.
David.
Mr. David Walker, Mrs. Angela Brown, Phil.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We now have an appointment of the Vice President and committee person. And as per the Constitution, and being that no other nominations were received, the following persons are duly elected. Vice President Shane Hunter, committee member Mark Fenlon.
Well done.
Welcome to the duly elected office bearers. Any previous minutes, Mike?
Move a motion that the where is it? Move a motion that the previous minutes to be accepted as watched via the YouTube channel be as read. I'd like a seconder for that, please. Andrew Giles.
Thank you.
Thank you. All in favour?
Aye.
Carried. Inwards and outward correspondence, Mike?
I'd like to move a motion that the inwards correspondence be received and the outwards correspondence be accepted, please. Need a seconder? Richard Brown.
Yep.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All in favour?
Aye.
Carried. General business. There were no agenda items have been received, so therefore the next general meeting will be held at a time and place and venue to be advised. So being there being no further business, I declare the meeting closed at 7:18. And thanks very much for everybody's and their attendance. We hope you have a good flying year. Thank you.